Okay, I'm gonna make a creature with you today, and we're not applying hands and legs. We're just gonna pull them out, and I've already wedged my clay and I'm ready to use it. But I'll just try to form it a little bit better. With this piece, I want kind of a large area used for the head. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull out arms and legs. So I'm showing you the pulling out of the arms and legs. This way, there's less breakage. Okay, so pull out another leg over here. I'm gonna start pulling out this arm. Okay, so sometimes you can see how I'm starting to pull things out, and I'm gonna start forming it, and then pretty soon, maybe I will just make a rabbit today. So I'm gonna start forming the ears of my rabbit. And I'm gonna put my pencil on the inside of my rabbit so that it has an air hole in it. And also by doing this, I can open up the mouth. So I'm just gonna take a pencil and open a mouth. And I can get to that other pencil that I put in there. And that way I have an air escape for my piece. So I just put a pencil hole there. So I'm going to keep forming my little creature here. Sometimes I like to put my finger in there so I can start maybe pushing some of it out, maybe to put a little bit of a character to it. I don't think I quite have, be careful not to poke a hole all the way through it, but I don't think I quite have it in the area where that mouth is, because I don't see an opening yet. But I just want to kind of work the mouth and maybe get some eyes and ears on there. Maybe I'll pull my ears up higher. Maybe I would like the ears to be a little thin. Now I gotta start thinking about his eyes and what do I want them? Do I want to apply eyes, or do I want to work with what I have, or what do I have to do to get him to look really kind of neat? I'd like him to have kind of a paw look on his arms, so I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to smooth a little bit out on his body, but I want him to have little paw-looking things, so I'm just going to take a pencil and draw some little finger-looking pieces on there. I'll do some on this side. Now, maybe I want him to have these big old eyes. I'm starting to draw eyes on my rabbit. Maybe we'll have some eyes over here. Kind of would like the eyes to look similar. But I want him to have a nose. Maybe I want this little funny little nose on him. So we're going to put the nose on him. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Now I want, for your assignment, I'm asking you to put texture on your piece. So we're going to have to get some texture on him, or it, or whatever. Okay, and one thing I might like to do is put a little tail in the back of him, just a round little tail. So I'm going to have to get some clay, another little piece to put a tail on the back, if that's what I want. For my fur on my rabbit, I'm just going to start, maybe I want some little eyelashes on him. We'll try and do that a little bit. But for fur, I'm just going to start scratching, and I'm going to have to do this for a while because I'm going to have to. And when you're scratching fur, you kind of can start thinking of layering it. So you're just going to go up as you layer that fur. And it's going to take a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of time. I do need to get that little piece of fur to put, or piece of clay to put on my, for a tail for him. So maybe just a little round cotton ball tail will be good. We'll score it, and then I'll score it on the back and just add it to the back of him. Just put it right on right here, right where right where I scored it. I'm gonna just blend his little tail so it doesn't fall off. Usually I like to pick things out of clay, but I made it a little bit thin in that spot. Okay, so I need to, and I might want the belly to maybe not be so furry, or maybe tiny little furs. We'll just put little dots in there instead of longer fur marks. Maybe the fur on the tummy isn't quite as long. Okay. I'm not sure how I want to handle the face. Maybe, oh, sometimes they have little pouchy cheeks. That would be kind of fun to emphasize a little bit, I guess. Not much, I guess. I'm not really. I'll put some fur in the face. I'm trying to get fur all the way around. Because wanting texture, I wonder what I should do. Maybe I should make little curly lines in that little tail. I'm kind of doing it layering. I'm kind of layering my fur as I'm going about doing this little fur for him, or it, sorry. And maybe I'll just make a little section for the inside of the ear. My rabbit's almost done. Got fur on his ear, on its ears, on its legs. Oh, maybe under its arm I should put a little bit of fur. Maybe I want little circles for the toes. I don't know, maybe a little circle on the bottom, just to give it a little bit of character. There. Well, I'm done with my little rabbit. He can dry. He's got kind of a funny looking nose when you look at him on the video. Maybe I want his mouth a little bit different. It looks kind of crooked. I want it a little bit happy. I don't want it too sad looking. There. I have created my little rabbit by pulling pieces out instead of adding to it.